Sentry Gaming to start the day. He's a large lad. Let's put some stats out, huh? One of the things to think about with Sentry in your deck is there's a lot of incentive to play your hood to the right side location when you're playing Carnage as well. So that way if you draw Sentry, Sentry can take care of, or Carnage can take care of Sentry and the hood, both of them. I think I snapped this. Squirrels generically are good for our have some crap Carnage deck. And that likely gives us Asgard with the Green Goblin here, I'd wager. If I was a gambling man, and I play card games, so clearly I am, I'd wager that we probably get this still. And actually, do we think I need the 11th point? Is 13 enough, or do I need the 14th? Like Maximus ties us? I think we just play the Titania here. Oh wow, and they didn't fill here, so we get to fill them and draw cards. That's sweet. Better roam on the left and see what they do. That's a heck of a gamble, sure. Victory. I think we're in a good spot regardless. Even if they flip the coin, even if they win the coin flip right, I have like Sentry plus Demon on the left on the last turn. They Surfer? I think there's some kind of weird control deck. Stack up Widow over here on the right with Hood. Nice clean Carnage path. Going Polaris, and then next turn we'll go Carnage Zabu. Do I snap them? They could be the bounce deck though, right? So I don't know that Green Goblining is necessarily right. Snapping could be right either way. I think I'm waiting a turn at least to Green Goblin though. I don't think I want a second Zabu. Sauron. Okay. think I expect them to fill anything this turn. You think they're gonna infant on us? No way to Sauron deck, right? Like, they're like Ebony Maw Hitmonkey stuff, I'd assume. Yeah, it could be She-Hulk plus 5 drop. But I expect them to play 2 things. I guess we do this. Let's a Tanya could bite us here. Our last draw being Viper Censure is a little awkward for sure. We were hoping to draw Spider Woman or Debris here. Debris would have been nice to clutter them out of Sinister London. Fucking much. So close. The green goblins almost got us across the finish line. One more point on the right. We needed Spider Woman or Debris. Spider Woman or Debris would have gotten us there. Well, Debris would have done it. No, I think we needed Spider Woman, right? Needed the stats. They're just like literally dead to 9 points worth of stats. And decided to stay in. Solo, thank you for the 3rd of a year. I appreciate that. Brendo, my friendo, thank you for the half a year. Let's go to Crockett with the big 4-0. Good morning, good morning. Bedwards, thank you for the 5 months. Ant-Man Pre, I appreciate the 3rd of a year. Quarter of a year, math and stuff. Distinct with the 3 months as well. Dump Truck Revenge, thank you for the 4 months. That's a 3rd of a year. I can math. And Hold Set, while we're still on our loading screen, thank you for the 2 months. Aw, what's going on? Speaking of 4-0. I don't think, one of the other things like to just be aware of with bots past just bot splits is there's a lot of, like I don't think there's any bot decks in rotation right now that are playing Yellow Jacket. I really wish I remember what my opening hand was. I think it had a hood in it, right? This might be wrong. All right.
Mjolnir, to me.
Yeah, the preemptive Shang-Chi kind of worked out, I guess. Another Zabu. What if I Carnage here? What if I Carnage here? In case the hood doesn't go across. There's a real chance that happens, right? I think I'm gonna do this. And if the hood does go across... Okay, nice. I'm really surprised they didn't Jane on the left.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, there's just no way we win this, right? I get to like 12 here, and I get to like 8 minus whatever they play in the middle. We need Ed. We lost this 50%er really hard. To be fair, I guess it shouldn't have been a 50%er though. They fucked up.
Escaped.
What's going on, Zinder? Thank you for the 15 months. Good morning, good morning. Clog the non-killed lanes here on them. Do I snap them? Our hand's pretty solid, right? We have priority here too. They do get a free spot to put the Widow's Bite into kill him. Kinda, I guess. So we're obviously not going to be able to compete here, but I think we're still just debrising, so that way we're trying to fill here and here on them. Alright, we're done here.
Victory.
Or opponents just wanted to play guard. I mean, they were playing a debris deck too. They got what they had coming. One of the nice things about snapping early with this deck is we don't just get trash canned by Galactus because we have a lot of counterplay in that against that archetype. Yeah, that could have ended much worse for us. Yeah, Sentry variant goes hard. Quality piece art. Well, shit. That's fine. We win these every time. No, I should have done this in the other order. Shit. This is where I would put my undo all actions button if I had one. Phew! Wow, they had room for all of that in their hand? That's unfortunate. I think we just slide the beast to the left, but it's snapping me back. Yeah, I guess we lose here, huh? I hate the timings of this game are so fucking frustrating. It's really frustrating how much I'm incentivized to never click end turn until the last possible second to get a chance to actually fucking think about the game. Like, they really need to unlock my end turn button when someone snaps. But I guess that doesn't even really change it, right? Just like the fact that it's like I said we're dead here and I was going to retreat and then the timer ran out because the timer's just different. It doesn't, yeah, it's so frustrating. It's frustrating that the way the system is designed, I have to choose between playing slowly and playing I have to choose between playing quickly and playing optimally. All of the systems in the game incentivize you, if you're playing optimally, to run the timer completely out every single turn. And I don't know what a good solution to that is, but I do know that, like, it's technically optimal for me to take this turn timer and run it all the way fucking down every single turn if I want to get every win percentage out of the game. And it's terrible content, so I can't do that. It's awful sitting here making people wait for me to run the timer down every single turn. So I'm not going to do that, but it's just I don't have a good solution. It's just frustrating that that's optimal. Do I run the timer when I play off stream? No, because it's fucking boring. It's stupid that optimal play is wasting everybody's time. It shouldn't be optimal for me to waste time. That's actually really, really good solution, actually. Mr. Salmonella, thank you for the 12 months. Yeah, they should just have it should just be a clock that shares between turns, right? Like anybody, like all the other games do. Yeah, that's probably the solution. This should just be, you should have a shared timer across all your turns, and if you are using more early, you should have less late. Yeah, there should just be a chess clock. We have priority here, unfortunately. They already played their D-man. The fact that we have priority means I can't really play Titania anywhere other than here, and I think we just do this to play for all three. If they have a Titania as well, we lose the... We know they have Spider Woman, but Spider Woman doesn't change anything. How exactly does a chess clock work? It's just each player has a total turn timer, and then when their timer runs out, they lose the game.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, Arian's fine. Guess we'll do this. None of our choices feel great here. Like, I don't think we're gonna have a window. I don't think we're gonna have a window to Viper the Sentry thing, because if I tee up the Sentry, it's gonna be very obvious, and then they're gonna fill the Anima path. We could try and lock them this turn, though. Just puts a bunch of rocks in our deck, but I have plays for next turn already. I'm gonna go out on a limb and wager the real Mysterio is on the right.
Victory.
Our last turn here gets to be Sentry to win the middle and then Carnage to clean up here. Hey, Pow Bam Zap, thanks for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Okay. Any Cerebro 3 decks you can recommend with Shadow King betting buff? Shadow King does not fix any of the core problems that the Cerebro archetype has. It is likely still very bad even with that change. I think Cerebro 3's biggest problem past the obvious like issues all Cerebro decks have, in that they get railed by Red Skull and others, is that the Cerebro 3 deck also just doesn't put enough things into play. It just doesn't have enough bodies to really power up. It's a bunch of overpriced tech cards for the most part. Carnage, Lizard, Bishop, they're snapping. I don't know if I can realistically play Sentry here and expect to beat a Shang-Chi is the problem. Yeah, it's not a bot snap, for the love of God. None of these are bot
All
splits.
systems go.
I'm just leaving. Or so we're not dead to some combination of Shang-Chi and Hitmonkey and stuff. Yeah, there's probably a Killmonger involved here too. That's what we'll call out. Yeah, in my experience, even with the Valk and the Zero Scrambled Egg, but Cerebro 3 deck's just not good. By the metrics, and by the metrics on Untapped, and by my own personal anecdotal experience, the Cerebro 3 deck is just not good. I wish it was good. I like the Cerebro archetype. But just like none of the stats. Yeah, Cerebro 2 performs better than Cerebro 3. Consistently, that's the case. And Cerebro 3 is just not great. Snapping here is a little scary because Shuri's pretty messed up into Sinister London.
systems go.
This deck's just not very good. Chief Corned Beef, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it. Yeah. Alright, let's delete this one and move on.
Escaped.
You're playing Galactus like 6 out of 10 games yesterday. It's just metagaming is just such a shit show. Because even when there's a deck that's popular, there's just so many different things you could be playing against. It's like you really can't play something that has polarized match. It's why playing a deck like Shuri is optimal, because Shuri just is good. It's not trying to metagame. Asian Invasion, thanks for the quarter of a year. Mao, thank you for the third of a year. Yeah, Shuri, there's no hard counters for it, right? You have like some things that can kind of interact with it, but it is counterplay against all the things that are good into it. We don't know if Nebula is going to be a 1/1 or a 4/6. He's been shown as a little bit of each. Why not climb with Hitmonkey? Because yesterday we were playing Hitmonkey and I played against fucking Galactus and Sandman in almost every single one of our games.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
I think Darkhawk's a great use of tokens. As always, I do an updated monthly tier list for Series 4 and 5 cards. You can find that here.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, it's about that time. I'm gonna hit an ad roll and try and shake it off. But it's been a real fucking shit morning so far. And I've already broken my no complaining once, and we might do it again, and I need 2 minutes. I'll see you in a second. Gonna be a rough couple of weeks making it to the 18th. I was surprised to come back and see someone had been banned for degrading comment fucking body shaming me from a sub, and then to no surprise it was for someone who had been given a gift sub. One, what the fuck is wrong with you people that you're gonna come in here into my space and try to body shame me? Two, I've got no one to fucking impress. The fuck out of here and go be a piece of shit somewhere else. Good ban, mod. Alistair Stone, thanks for the 40 months. I guess we'll do this so we don't lose it. Does Untapped let you see matchups of one deck into another? No, because Untapped's not perfect information, right? You gotta remember, Untapped only sees one side of matchups. I always feel like I need to defend the children. Whenever someone comes into my chat and acts like a piece of shit, there are always other people who are probably well-intentioned that try and say, oh, it's just kids or whatnot. I promise you that most of the people that are shitty in my Twitch chat and other Twitch chats are fucking adults. They are some 25 to 34-year-old who are absolutely miserable individuals, and their life is shitty, so they're coming in here and they're trying to make other people shitty because they're shitty. That would happen more frequently when I was playing Pokemon Unite. People would always be like, oh, your teammates are bad because they're children. It's like, no, I promise you they're grown-ass adults. And they just suck because it's who they are. Yeah, kids just kind of do dumb stuff. Adults are often intentionally malicious when they're being assholes. Yeah. Is exactly right. We are very dead.
Escape.
Thanks for the sub gift. Today's probably going to be a short stream. I'm going to give it a chance to turn it around, but I'm just not in a good headspace to start the day. Is that a chocolate brownie? Yeah, kind of. It's a chocolate muffin. I really took the comment about my man tits to heart. So I'm going to do better and improve myself and diet and work them off. Or I could just eat this other chocolate fucking muffin for breakfast because it's delicious. That sounds better. I'm going to go with that one. Sandworms, thanks for the 35 months. Welcome back. What if I... Is this crazy? Oh yeah, because this sends the Titania back. I have priority. I'm just gonna eat these here. And then I think next turn we go Demon, Beast, Hitmonkey. And then on the last turn we can have a really big flourish. I think I'd rather just eat the Titania. We can do this now? Yeah, I think that's the line. Okay, and then we'll go Bishop. Mysterio, Rock, Hitmonkey. This person emoted me. They seem like the type of person I can boomer snap and they'll stay in. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to put the real Mysterio left. I don't know, I'm going up a lot in the middle, right? I guess we'll see. Sickest soul read on the cocky individual on the other side of the screen. Welcome to Snap Psychology with Jeff. Yeah, they didn't strike me as the type of person that was leaving. All right, it took us an hour to win 4 matches, but we got there. So I need to decide. I basically need to map out the rest of my game this turn. Is my turn 6? We're definitely playing Sunspot. And then the question is, am I also playing the Demon? If I Moon Girl next turn, I'd copy She-Hulk, Demon, Hitmonkey. And then my final turn could be She-Hulk, Demon, Hitmonkey on 6 is probably ideal. It also lets me hold back the most power till the last moment. So I assume this is build up a Ultron behind an Invisible Woman is what we're gonna try to play around here. Yeah, this probably should be a snap. I agree with that. Probably a little late. I think I should have snapped on turn 3. Once I knew what the rest of my game looked like on turn 3, we should have snapped then. I think we do the late snap here before they know that we're soaking, but it could be Patriot Surfer with Killmonger. I think Misty Knight Invisible would make that pretty unlikely. Invisible Woman heavily implies Ultron Patriot. They like try and build up a path behind it to hide. Yeah, I definitely step victory. Two of these are really solid into Sakaar. This one's also fine. I think we snap before that happens since we're favored to have something good go into play there.
Wind, aid my hand.
That's a good beat for us. 6 Storm Split for them. Gold background, red Kirby Crackle's not bad. Need a few more boosters to get the whatnot. We're even beating Doctor Doom on the left. I'm waiting for a She-Hulk variant. I like to use all my She-Hulk boosters. We got like 600 of them. I don't think we played against Shadow King in the 2 hours we played post-patch yesterday or this morning yet. The Archer one's okay. I'm holding out for hopefully the Peach one releases soon for She-Hulk. If I got the Archer one for free, I'd use it, but I don't like it enough to spend resources on it. I'm hoping when they release the Peach one, they release it like they did the Mystique one and we just all get a copy of it. Looking at the draws in my deck, there's no reason to play these out this turn, so I think we just play the Sunspot and soak up the sun. This technically ties the right. It puts us to... We're gaining 3, 4, 5, 9 in the middle. That's probably good enough. I don't know. It just feels like we get fucking hard countered no matter what we're playing. I don't. It's it's been a morning. Just everything we've played, we've gotten. I'm not mad about the Shadow King specifically. It's just every deck we switch to, it's just like, it just get fucking hard countered. Locations suck. Yes! The matchmaking is out to get you. Every time you switch decks, the matchmaking switches it so you're playing into a deck that hard counters you. Never mind the fact that that would mean fundamentally that half the people are getting to play the decks that are hard countering their other opponents, so that doesn't make any fucking sense. But certainly, the matchmaking is out to get you. Pay no attention to the logic behind the curtain. We're doing this. And then I can Moon Girl to copy She-Hulk next turn. Oh, it's turn 5 already. How is it turn 5 already? The last turn was turn 4? So copying She-Hulk doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess we just passed now, but I guess they haven't done anything. Maybe we're fine. Hey, Dragron. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Alright, show me how 21 is not enough. It's a fun way to learn 21 is not enough. Oh my god! Did we win the breaker? Holy fuck, we won the breaker. Don't call it a comeback, kids. This is where things start turning around. I believe. Copium.
Victory.
We won a tiebreaker. Easy clap. Murdery world, chat. It's a murdery world. forget. Does this person usually play Galactus? I feel like they usually play Galactus. No ramp here. Do I play the demon so we copy the Mysterio? Yeah, probably, right? This also makes it so they can't Professor X anywhere freely. And then we can go Monkey Mysterio on the last turn. We got a Beefy, thanks for the 27 months. Do I play any other games? I mostly just Genshin Impact these days. Two monkeys or two Mysterios? Depends on what they do, actually. With the Bishop in play, two Mysterios might be better than two monkeys. Well, my memory that they're a Galactus player was correct. That was accurate. Their deck just wasn't functioning. I really like this deck. It's just the easy way you can tell I like it is it has zero counterplay against Galactus. If their deck is functional, ours just doesn't work. I think we're fighting over Kiln. I don't know though. Yes. I'll do this first and see if they commit to Kiln. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to get Juggernauted on a Kiln. I don't even know if I want to commit the demon there, honestly. I should snap them back here, says local man about to get Cosmoed.
Oh, snap.
Oh, it's got sweet splits on all their cards. For punished for not playing the demon out. Oh my god, if we had spent one less energy last turn. For the 25 months, Ashton. I appreciate the third of a year compile and conquer. If they She-Hulk and Doctor Doom, they gain 12, 17 here, and I'm only getting 9, right? They can't She-Hulk and Doctor Doom. Why not? Squires, thanks for the half a year. And Kamikaze, appreciate the prime. Why can't they She-Hulk and Doctor Doom?
Escaped.
She-Hulk and Chavez, She-Hulk and Doctor Doom, She-Hulk and Shang. This is turn 3. This is turn 4. This is turn 5. This is turn 6. Hand seems good. We'll snap them. Is there a deck you enjoy that doesn't auto-lose to Galactus? No. At least not one that's playable into the field. Like, they have some crap decks I find enjoyable, but they're pretty bad into the field. Alright, sure.
It's clobbering time.
All systems go.
We're gonna get super scrolled. If we get super scrolled, I'm calling it an early stream. Because that's really the deck is stacked against us, so there's nothing to do here. Take that as my sign. Do a deep for the series drop this month. Yeah, as of yesterday, we do. They're targeting April 18th. Obviously, patches get pushed back this time, but assuming everything runs on track, the patch is coming on the 18th, and that'll bring the series drops with it.
Victory.
Nanone, thank you for the third of a year. Welcome back. Man, I'm not leaving. Our play was great. This deck, if this deck goes well, it should be a good palate cleanser. This is a very little / no interaction, just play your cards and assume that they're going to be good enough deck. Count our numbers, count their numbers, off to the races. Hey, Miles, 6 to 25 months, welcome back. We have rocks with Khazar Mystique is not terrible. Might be even more rocks in our future. I think I'm gonna snap them with the debris draw, because the debris is what, 7 power for us with Khazar and Mystique. I think Monkey fits into a classic Zoo deck with a big turn 6 draw. Classic Zoo decks just don't really exist in Marvel Snap in the end game. They're just not good enough. So I don't really know what that looks like to say if it would fit into there. Thanks for the half year, Lake Carrier. Yeah, Thanos is like the closest thing to a Zoo deck in Marvel Snap, and the Thanos deck really doesn't want to be playing a bunch of cards on the last turn. It wants to be playing like a 6 drop or a 5 drop and a 1 drop, not hit monkey and a bunch of cards. I disagree with the take that the Sarah Miracle deck is close to a Zoo deck, but I agree with the take that Hitmonkey is good there. The Sarah Miracle deck, or Siracle deck, whatever you want to call it, is an interactive deck. It's good because Killmonger and Shang-Chi and Enchantress are good. And like, Hitmonkey fits into that core as like a stat stick that gets to play out with those cards on the last turn. But that archetype by and large is good because it's interactive, not because it's like playing a bunch of stuff. The term Miracle. Miracle usually refers to like playing a bunch of cards at once, like a big flourish. I snap on the Subterranea, right? And we're just gonna go Shocker, Khazar, Blue Marvel, Ultron, and hope that's good enough.
Victory.
Like when your hand is strong and Subterranea flips up, I think you're almost always supposed to snap. I think Miracle is a Hearthstone jargon. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? In Magic, we would refer to playing a bunch of decks as playing a bunch of cards as a Storm deck. Miracle Rogue, was that thing? I didn't play it Hearthstone competitively, but Miracle Rogue is something I've heard referenced. Okay. So, previous card game jargon, but not Magic together, right? Can't blame us for that one. Any of my... I guess I actually really don't want this to happen, huh? Because if Ultron comes into play, that would be bad for me.
Wind, aid my hand.
Some Snap streamers have Hearthstone in their name. Yeah. My number one piece of advice when someone asks me about getting into content creation is always don't put the title or the name of the game you intend to play for your content in your username. And you see that in every game. That's not just limited to Marvel Snap.
Escape.
You'll see people with Magic or TFT. Trump SC. SC is StarCraft, right? Or is it something else? It's StarCraft, right? Yeah, just like whatever your brand, like even if you think you're a one, like I was primarily a one game streamer for a while doing just Magic stuff. And I was like, nah, we're just gonna use an actual name. I mean, mobile gamer is at least a little bit more generic. I think mobile gamer's fine. I think that's different than putting a specific game name. Yeah, I really hope the patch on the 18th comes with matchmaking changes. The density of repairings and other stuff has been rough, to say the least. Hopefully, global matchmaking is one of their goals. I'm hoping that when they roll out global matchmaking, that'll alleviate some of the issues with repairings that people have, myself included.
Animated.
When you play Patriot, suddenly you keep matching with Patriot. Or you could actually be paying attention and know that I paired into the same person 2 or 3 times before I switched to the Patriot deck. And it's not actually pairing into the same deck, it's me pairing into the same fucking person again and again and again. Which I would bet a lot of people being like, oh, my deck impacts my matchmaking, is people really not paying attention to that, right? They're like, oh, I queued up with the deck and this one other person is playing the same deck and then we matched 3 times and I wasn't paying attention that we matched 3 times. Because, like, that's a real problem. The constant repairings is a real issue. The bounce deck is very good, except when it's not. The bounce deck has some very polarized matchups. DVM Boom, thank you for the 12 months. Appreciate the entire year. I don't even know what we're doing here. Like, how are we winning the game? I guess I'm like wasping and then we're gonna wave out Sandman. Yeah, that's true, sir. If you're picking up a deck that a content creator showcased, other people are likely doing the exact same thing. I'm just gonna keep doubling my things in Shuri's lab because we can slide some of them into New York here. The bounce deck and something I talked about it even before it was successful is that the way Marvel Snap is designed and the types of cards that the bounce deck plays, it's basically impossible for that archetype to ever be overly strong in Marvel Snap. Because there's so many heavily polarized cards that just like shove it in a trash can. Wave on turn 5, Sandman, Galactus, Leech beats some of your draws as well. Yeah, the bounce deck is really fun. And like, it has some close matchups too. But like, if people want to beat you, they're going to beat you. Alright, I managed to beat that one.
Victory.
Your bounce win rate against Galactus is probably still 50%. Yeah, Galactus is a deck that's cube positive while being a lower than 50% win rate though. Win rate's not really a super relevant metric. Cube rate is the thing that matters in Snap. Jeremy. Not a bot split, but I'd be surprised if a human being had an inked Mr. Sinister base art. Dame Judy Brunch, thanks for the tier 1. Could go either way. But definitely bot adjacent at the moment.
Wind, aid my hand.
Yeah, they might love Cerebro. I don't know. I feel like usually if someone's gonna play like an off meta card like this hard, they're gonna play, they're gonna have a variant for it to split it that much. Like this type of split on an underplayed card with the base art makes me think it's more likely to be a bot. I do not think the over-the-air balance patch that we had yesterday meaningfully changes anything about Marvel Snap's current format. I am more excited about the communication that was contained within that update and the things they are going to be doing in the future than I am about the update itself. I don't really expect the format to change much for the next week and a half. It made Shuri slightly marginally worse, but she was pretty head and shoulders above everything else. Alright, can I beat an Odin? Can I beat an Odin? What does this do? Odin puts them to 12 in the middle. My Khazar is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm adding in the middle to 14. You think they're also Patriot? They could also be Patriot. There's a few different ways this could go. This also beats a Patriot though, right? Because we win center and right.
Victory.
Oh, I have enough to split you. What's that?
Infinity.
I have no idea how they intend to change Shuri, and I don't really care to speculate on it. We'll find out on the 18th. Offers like Mystique Momoko will come back or never. My understanding is once a paid variant has left the shop, they are exclusive to that paid package, and you have missed out. The only confirmed there will be a rerun on previously paid content was paid battle passes from the closed beta are supposed to get a rerun at some point, but they haven't communicated when that's going to be yet. But that was a promise they made during the closed beta, was that nothing would be exclusive to the closed beta. Am I disconnected? Do y'all see me? My internet's working, right? All right, there we go. Weird. It wouldn't let me drop it, which usually means it's disconnected. Someone in chat says they just disconnected. Okay, so they had a Snap had a hiccup. All right, if they want to win Hollow, they have the option to really win Hollow. I'm gonna storm this rather than lose my shocker.
Wind, aid my hand.
Do I prefer this Patriot to with Valkyrie? I have no idea. I just felt like turning my brain off, and this deck is a pretty good turn your brain off deck, I think. Yeah, Red Skull's only got 24 power. We got him. Sucker. What do you mean I lost? Damn.
Escaped.
We'll get him next time. It's my favorite archetype in Snap. Beast Bounce decks. Now, I don't mean to alarm you, chat, but I think there is a chance our deck isn't very good against Shuri. This may come as a surprise to some of you at home.
Opponent snapped.
They haven't played a big thing yet. I could draw Mystique or Blue Marvel next turn. Danger Room has our back. I believe we're gonna win the Danger Room, Copium. Eric, Predator of Scrubs, thank you for the 53 months, by the way. Appreciate that. For 4.5 years, a long time. And Dame Jetty Brunch, thank you for the brand new tier 1. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I didn't press the button. Sorry. That one's only half my fault. Because in my defense, the button... I went to press the button when it was supposed to be, you know, happening or whatever. Can I beat 9 in the middle? Assume Mystique lives. This is a 6 power squirrel up to 15. And this takes us to 17? Sure. They could Shuri right, She-Hulk mid. Yeah, but then I win left and right, right? Our Shuri matchup seems much better when they don't draw Shuri. Someone write that down. Oh, yeah, actually got all 3 of them.
Victory.
The other thing I kind of want to keep track of or think about as we play this deck is Ultron ever relevant, or are we just Doctor Dooming or doing other things every game? We've been playing this for like 20 minutes and we haven't Ultron yet. Sometimes the danger room's the safety room, chat. Oh! I thought chat was a little something else this morning. Slow mode's been off. Everything makes perfect sense now. It was on earlier. Okay, someone must have toggled it by mistake. Careful, mods. Careful with the buttons. Ultron did impact one game. It lost us the game. It got pulled by Doc Ock. LOL. Do we snap them? Feels snappable in the Dark Dimension, huh? Hey, Mox, thanks for the third of a year. Storming Right doesn't do anything. It's turn 5. Alright, this is it. Ultron's like, Dr. Doom got discarded. Put me in, coach. Believe. Believe. Is happening? Alright, well, Ultron won the game, but Marvel Snap decided I don't get to watch. Ultron is so strong, he broke Snap. Yeah, looks like it. Huh. You know, I was just thinking about, someone said a taste of non-slow mode and then turning it back on. I wonder if I should ask Twitch for a variable time slow mode. Oh, they're a hella deck. That's funny. It's a damn shame we didn't actually get to watch that play out because they actually flooped into hella off the lockjaw. All right, I'll try to head to work. I wonder if a way to have slow mode's time auto adjust based on the number of people currently in the stream would be interesting. My next button is broken. Something's completely desynced and messed up. That's fine. It's about time for an Admiral anyways. Non-subs, I'll see you in two minutes. I'm gonna restart my client. You think Snap ever gets big enough to have a rotation of cards? I hope not. I think I'd prefer it with just one big format. I mean, you got to remember, like, the games that do regular card rotations, like Magic and others, they have hundreds or thousands of cards in their smallest format. So, like, Marvel Snap's a long ways off of that, only releasing 52 cards per year. I think, Magic standard format fluctuates between 5 and 8 sets, and their sets have like 200 plus cards in them, right? So the smallest their standard format is like 1,000 to 2,000, basically. Ooh, that's a good idea, Silence. I could implement that, third party with the bot. Yeah, that's a good, I'll look into that. I think having it be variable based on the number of people in chat probably makes sense, because then it would like auto tone itself down if we like do a sponsored thing that has lower viewer count. I'd also give people that like get here early first thing in the morning the ability to chat more. Incentivize coming in ASAP. Yeah, I think doing a bigger patch periodically, once a year, once a quarter, once every 6 months could be fine. So, this is funny unban request. The person that decided to body shame me, because that's who they are, decided to let us know in an unbanned request that they are in fact a grown-ass adult and not a child. And 2, they decided to let me know they've always supported my content, but also they have a Prime sub and they've literally never even Prime subbed to the channel. So like, I don't know what your idea of supported is, but like, like I just, I don't know. So anyways. Evar Glow, thank you for the Prime, appreciate it. So, I think because our deck has a lot of like kind of weird cards that Patriot's designed to support, Weird World's probably better for us than it is for them, right? So I think I'm gonna snap on the Weird World. I appreciate the Prime, Evar. Folks like you make my job possible. Thanks for keeping me around. Hey, Adamantium, thank you for the third of a year. Opponent is probably the Doomwave deck. Oh my gosh, and we get to... We get to wave into Blue Marvel She-Hulk now? I already snapped. I snapped when the World World flipped up. Hey, not just fun? Thanks for the sub gifts in addition to the fun. I think we spread out and play for all three here.
Victory.
Yeah. And this is, honestly, I think this is, a lot of people, myself included, just like bail out on Weird World. Like, I don't play Weird World games once I'm infinite, but I think this thought of my deck's a synergy deck, which means it's worse for my opponent with Weird World because I've drawn some of my synergy cards, is something to consider. That doesn't get talked about frequently enough. So I think like things like Patriot or Cerebro, for example, these are decks that are better when Weird World flips up because your opponent's getting this awkward mix of stuff. Yeah, Mr. Negative, decks like those. Adamantium, thanks for the quarter of a year. Appreciate you dropping the prime off again.
Snap.
Some free stats here. I think I actually leave the Wasp in my hand to make it less likely that Mystique gets put into play off the Cigar. I remember you used to be against Ultron and Patriot a while back. What do you think has changed in the meta that makes him a consideration now? I'm not sure that the meta has changed. It's just an important part of being a good deck builder and person capable of critically thinking is re-challenging your beliefs and things that you hold to be true periodically to find out if you still feel the same way you did previously. So I am attempting to play the Patriot deck again to see if it still feels the same way it did before. So far today during this session, Ultron really hasn't been that useful. Dr. Doom's been better, which has been my thoughts in the past, but we're giving it a go. We're trying to play some games with it and see if that ends up being the case. What could you replace Ultron with? It's another card that works well with Patriot. Ultron does have some of the best variants in the game. That's true. Dr. Doom's got some bangers too. Yeah, I guess if you're not playing this version, there's the Bast Valk version of Patriot. I think it's pretty reasonable as well. We featured that one more recently. Anything you could do, I could do better. Do 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 do. I guess we would have played the Ultron here, right? He's up there for some of the best variants in the game. This is the second one. I guess we would have gone like Ultron Wasp here in the center. Is that even good though? Like, is Ultron Wasp better than going like Khazar Squirrel Girl? Because Khazar Squirrel Girl is actually better than Ultron here, right? I think, maybe. I don't know, it's close. It would have been 5 from Khazar, and then the Squirrel Girl would have been 7. Is Ultron more power? It would have been 5 and 7 for 12, whereas Ultron and this would have been 16. Yeah. Ultron and Wasp are slightly more. Slightly more mid. Any reason you're using Wasp instead of Yellow Jacket? Yes, Patriot. Mojo. It might also be a have some crap deck. Well, or not a have some crap. They might be a deck that's also looking to come up the board here. It's a Triskelion one, yeah. I don't expect them to be able to put more stats into their Professor X, right? AB Spectrum, I guess it could be a Hazmat. Hazmat Luke Cage. Could be in their output range. But even if that happens, I could draw Patriot, Mystique, or Khazar here to add more stats into there past the Blue Marvel. That Exabot split? I don't think so. No. Sure, the servers are like... Oh, you know what, chat? I bet the servers double as a Christian Minecraft server, and they're real busy on the holiday weekend. Would Onslaught be a contender for the Ultra replacement? No, I don't think so.
Wind, aid my hand.
I mean, I think Patriot's a legitimately good deck. Just, again, I don't know that I like Ultron in it. Alright, Galactus me daddy so I can retreat. You can also snap, and I will retreat. Either one works. You let me know. You let me know what's good for you, Supernova. I was gonna retreat now, rather than waiting for my Galactus opponent to run out the clock and then eventually play the Galactus. This again, I would call it a warning, but I just removed someone for doing it. Please stop suggesting my opponents are bots. It's rude. The implication of calling my opponent a bot is that my opponent is bad. I will explicitly point out when I am playing against a bot. 9 times out of 10, when chat tries to suggest my opponent is a bot, they are wrong, and I'm playing against a human. The only bots here, on average, are all of you watching my Twitch stream. You can't, the confirm names from the bot list also does not guarantee anything. People can change their username every 30 days, and people explicitly have started changing their usernames to match the fucking bot list to screw with people and get them to make shitty decisions while playing Snap. I like my hand. I'm gonna Storm Adelan. My opponent emoted me, so I assume we're getting Galactus here. Oh my gosh! We didn't get Galactus! It's like Christmas, chat. I don't know if my body's ready for this Ultron to slam into play. Magic Wave Sarah. Are they a hazmat deck? Black Cat's throwing me. It could be some kind of Modok Hela. The Odin's weird for Hela. I gotta play rock their world.
Victory.
Howdy, Harley.
Oh, snap. Victory.
I think we open the debris and then copy around our things that pump them up. The gold tone flare looks really good. This card. Hey, username. Thanks for hanging out for an entire year. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Welcome back. Feels like a 3, 4, 5 curve here, huh? If you tried the bounce deck with Iron Man and Mystique, I've had good success with it, and it has a good win rate on Untapped. I believe last I looked on Untapped, the Iron Man Mystique bounce variation had worse stats than the other variations, unless that's changed. We could double check, but I'm pretty sure its numbers were fine, but they were worse than the just kind of stock Darkhawk build I played and built. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose to their Ultron, huh? Just end an Ultron. But yeah, so again, when I talk about things being worse or less good, let's take a look here. So if we look at beast decks, and we look at, yeah, this was my, so like, you can climb with the Iron Man version, but I'm pretty sure all of the Iron Man versions have pretty mediocre stats compared to, we can even toggle last 30 days here because we just had a patch recently. So like, here's some ones that are slightly better, but even comparing those to the, it looks a bit better when we pulled a bigger sample size for 30 days, but they're still underperforming compared to the other bounce variations. So, latest patch, we still haven't built much up. But even this one here is like almost 300 games. Is like not a small sample. It's not exceptionally large, but it's not small either. I really genuinely do not think it is possible for the monkey decks to be broken. I think there are far too many polarized hate cards for the monkey decks to ever really take over anything. Untap pulls data from people using their tracker. Yeah, Sandman, Wave, Leech, Galactus. I don't think Leech is too amazing into the bounce decks in general previously, but once you add what's it called into the mix, that changes. I'll Storm District decks, we'll get our cards back, right?
Wind, aid my hand.
Are people bored of Deathwave, or is it not great anymore? Deathwave, by and large, is just worse than the Doomwave deck, would be my take on the situation.
Opponent snapped.
So, when I say Doomwave, you've missed the point. When I say Doom Wave is just better than Death Wave, I'm not saying you can't play Doctor Doom inside of Death Wave. What I'm saying is the Doom Wave deck is doing a powerful thing like the Death Wave deck does, but the Doom Wave deck is better because it has less setup to do a similarly powerful thing. So don't get caught up on the fact that I'm calling it Doom Wave. Yeah, this is probably a bot. We lose to a Chavez here, though, right? I play 2 cards. I guess they got District X, so we're not getting Chavez most likely. Yeah.
Victory.
Would you suggest I focus on increasing collection level or ranking up? You can do both simultaneously. I'd recommend just playing the game. Use your currencies and progress your stuff. It's my favorite donut. I'm a simple chocolate kind of guy.
Opponent snapped.
I have any of my my good ongoing cards, and my opponent played a Nova, which implies they're a Killmonger deck, which is probably bad for us. So I'm gonna leave. And they snap here. Sarah Shadow Surfer's been good. I mean, Sarah Surfer was good before they buffed Shadow King. And Shadow King's probably a playable card at 3 energy, so yeah, I imagine that archetype is fine. I think holding on Cassius to the series drop is worth it. I honestly just wouldn't worry about it. Especially with the addition of you getting 1 free Series 3 card from the shop every month. Like, when the drops happen, you're gonna instantly get basically the 1 card from the drops you wanted right away anyways. So it's like, why bother waiting? Put a debris on Karmartage, because then we can Khazar Wasp the Raft to grab a 6 drop next turn. They might also get a 6 drop with this line, but we're guaranteed to get it, so I'm gonna do it. I would not recommend spending currency on Sentry. I think there is a real chance that because of how omnipresent Shang-Chi is, that Sentry is actually worse after the change they made to him. I would recommend holding your caches if you're Series 4 complete. Going to open a Series 4 card and getting nothing out of it would be a pretty big swing and a miss. So what happens if they double Destroyer Carmartage? They end up with
Opponent snapped.
25, or sorry, they end up with 21, 6, and 12. Oh, we could just storm Carmartage. Yeah, that's true. They also have a free 6-drop, though.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, so I need to beat their 6-drop in the, so their 6-drop needs to be tiny. And you know what the extra fucked up part is? If we would have gotten just a decent sized 6-drop, we still would have won, right? Like if we would have gotten like a Hulk or even a, no, Chavez wouldn't do it. Chavez would have been strong. We would have been a Hulk or a Magneto or something. Helicarrier. No, would have done it. For sure. I think we just storm the lab here so their carnage doesn't get bigger. Yes, Vibraniums can't be destroyed. They do not get bigger from Patriot.
Wind, aid my hand.
So stops that from getting bigger. Kazar. Love it. I think clog decks are good. I think they're really bad. I think they're terrible into the Sarah Killmonger decks, and I think they're terrible against Shuri. I think their one saving grace is that they're good against Galactus. And while Galactus is popular, it's not, you know, it's like 1 in 10 games, if that. I like the clog decks a lot. I've played them a ton. They are unfortunately just not very good. Don't speak Galactus' names 3 times or he'll appear in your game. LOL. Huh? Yeah, but there's a New York, which makes all the math fucky. Is Patriot Squirrel Girl better than Doctor Doom? God, it could even be Galactus, couldn't it? We actually can't beat Galactus mid, right? Oh, shit. Now, because they're Thanos, we should basically make the assumption that Limbo is not long for this world.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hey, Hulk, thanks for the 2 years. Good to have you around. Thanks for the bidding service a lot. If they play Reality Stone here, I win the game, right? That's a winning or a losing line. Ties the left. Puts us to 20 mid. It's not great in a mojo. Could lose to She-Hulk. Yeah, we could lose the Breaker. They could also Blue Marvel, yeah. Be Spectrum, yep. Doesn't Ultron bypass Professor X? No. Jeff will bypass Professor X. They thought they could Valk my Blue Marvel deck. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Opponent snapped.
My hand's fine. We'll stay. Okay, step the back. A Patriot into Mystique Patriot, Squirrel Girl. Blue Marvel. Push the button back. Is our deck good or me? I think Patriot's quite good. I don't know that these 12 cards are necessarily amazing, but the archetype as a whole is fine. All right, let's assume they go 18 and 18. What happens? They go to 25. Can't beat that. Oh, they could go Hulk into Monster and then 21 here too, is true. So they're quarter V read. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm over this deck. We just never beat Shuri's good draws. Yeah, I think my Patriot conclusion is definitely, if you want to play Patriot as an archetype, you should play the Bass Patriot version. Ultron certainly is not it. Just like at no point was it useful in any of those games. Yeah, I'm just kind of sad. Like all the decks I actually want to play are just like Kitty Pryde decks. I just want to play with Kitty Pryde. Any thoughts on Doom in particular? I think Dr. Doom's one of the best 6 drops in the game. It's very good. They haven't said anything about Kitty, but I assume she's not coming back before the 18th. That's probably a reasonable assumption.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
It's so weird to hear that voice line come out of a frog. So if I do this, I end up with 3 cards back in my hand, and then if Widow and Beast both go here, I still get this Hit Monkey back?
Oh, snap.
Fine. We have priority here, I don't have to worry about, like, getting Cosmode or anything.
Victory.
I don't think I've played enough with any individual Hit Monkey list to have a strong opinion on what's the best one. I know I don't like Hit Monkey Negative, and I don't like Hit Monkey Thanos. Anything else is up in the air. Sauron Moon Girl is cute. There's been variations of that floating around. That's fine.
Oh, snap.
Our hand's good. I'm gonna snap the stream. Or snap the District X.
Escaped.
Don't fist bump me with your fucking Sandman. Get out of here. I'm not here to yuck someone else's yum in terms of, I won't say something like, I don't understand how someone can enjoy Sandman. Some people just enjoy making people miserable. But don't like GG me after you played one card that made my deck not function at all. Like, yeah, you got me, but like, let's not remotely pretend for a second this was a good or interesting game. Like, I've certainly been destroyed.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Got him. I think we just wait, right?
Victory.
I want to start here. I think it's Widow. Okay, not Thanos Lockjaw. That's good for us. I mean, Jane Jaw's a much easier matchup. Just a little bit weaker of a deck.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
We get leeched this turn, I suppose, though. Leech is certainly the scariest thing that archetype does. So if I do this, am I going to be able to play more than this next turn? I could play Hitmonkey out here. Monkey dodges Leech. Yeah, that's true. Alright, yeah, and So Hawk is 12 with the Korg. So I'm gonna get 12, 14. I'm gonna go to 32 here. 32 means I lose to... It's such a shame we're one priority short here, so the rock can't get into here. 32 means I lose to like a Magneto, right? Or a Hulk. I think we're supposed to leave, but I also need to take my MMR.
Mjolnir, to me.
I think I'm 32 with Angela, right? Am I 34?
Mjolnir, to me.
No, yeah, 34, you're right. Well, the good news is we lost even with the Mjolnir coming back out again. Yeah, I'm not playing Sandman because I don't think it's I think it's toxic. I'm not playing Sandman because I don't think it's very good. I get that Sandman is really good against like decks I like playing, but that's very different than saying it's good against the field. It's not very good against the field. At least if we're gonna lose with this deck, we'll get to lose while looking at our lad. He's a good lad, chat. He's a good lad. Good old rock. Nothing beats rock. Hey, what's going on, Tagama? Hope your little one's doing well. Can we just peel the void back up here? I'm really surprised. I was surprised they committed so hard to the right. They committed to the right because they thought we were gonna Viper it. That makes sense. Their deck is not that large. What if I do this with the intention of storming Limbo next turn? I think I do that and I snap them. We'll punt Hell's Kitchen. We'll go double Demon into Oscorp Tower on the last turn. Maybe I'm supposed to put a demon on the left. Only gonna be +8 there. Hey, big baby. Thanks for the 5 buds. Welcome back. Yeah, I decided to play this Storm variant in this deck because, she's nice and inky. Most of our deck is inked.
Wind, aid my hand.
Kazuya! Thank you for the sub. There's been so many sub gifts this morning in the community. I feel it. My energy level does not match the community. It's just been it's been a tough morning for Snap Games. Nothing I have played has felt particularly fun or exciting. Looking forward to the weekend. I mean, there's no new meta, chat. And they kind of acknowledge that in their over-the-air update. Like, they understand that they were just, like, stemming the bleeding. The OTA update was like a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It's my favorite Marvel character. Usually I just answer Spider-Man. I don't know. I wasn't like I kept up with like MCU films, but I wasn't like a hardcore Marvel person before Snap. By switching to the DC card game when it comes out. I mean, for what it's worth, chat, my topic of, like, my video about yesterday's patch, there was a lot of good communication yesterday's patch. Like, I'm really looking forward to whatever they've got in store on the 18th. That sounds great. Oh! Are you getting Galactus or Sandman, dude? Sandman, dude. Lemur Livewire, thanks for the third of the year. Welcome back. I'm gonna go Viper into Beast. Yeah, I'd do Viper into Beast just in case the Odin here. Yep. Just don't have enough numbers, right? The Hawk's only 2 because they Jubileed twice. Off snapping is basically never right.
Escaped.
Alright, it's about that time, non-subs. I'll see you in 2 minutes. I'll play some more games when we get back. For my old Magic players, the snap format at the moment definitely feels a little bit like playing best of one modern. Like, there's some decks that I like that are like fine into a number of things, but then there's a number of people that have like main deck Rest in Peace, and they have main deck Trinisphere and main deck Blood Moon, and it's just like, yeah, sometimes we just don't get to play the game. There's a lot of what feel like 80-20 matchups. And obviously I don't expect them to be quite that polarized, but from an emotional perspective, it feels that way. Yeah, I would mind it less if I could play with a side deck. Like, actually adjust against their hate cards. Speaking of old timers, Griffin Bruce coming in hot with the over 6.5 years. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. In my copious amounts of experience, playing viewer-submitted deck lists is decidedly not a good way to get out of a rut. That's true. I mean, Mr. Negative also has the polarized matchup problem, right? Like, you're bad against Reality Stone and you're bad against Sandman, but everything's bad against something right now. What's going on, Methodras? Appreciate the 10 months. And Zach, thank you for the 3rd of a year. These are certainly locations. Okay, just need a little bit of magic in our lives. We'll be good to go here. We should negative London. I mean, if a little bit of negative is good, a lot must be better, right? I think I'm doing nothing. Running hot. Running hot. All right, don't call it a comeback, champ, but this is where we turn this ship around. The best part about this is, unless our opponent is ghosting, they're probably staying in. Because they've made our draws so bad, why would they leave? I don't think I can play mid because I don't want to lose to Darkhawk. Darkhawk deck.
I am Iron Man.
We're dead. We're not going to get above 30 on the rate.
I am Iron Man.
You know what, chat? The Marvel Snap Ladder was just like a motto shit show today. My kids have a half day. Christy and I are going to take the kids out for lunch, and then Jacob's been asking you to go bowling for a while. I'm taking the rest of the day off. I am looking forward to the patch on the 18th, but I'm kind of expecting it to be kind of a drag between now and then. I mean, they know their over-the-air update didn't really impact anything, but man, the matchups are just so polarizing right now. Just like, but at the risk of starting to complain, I'm gonna be off the rest of the day. I'm gonna do not quite this short, but I'm gonna do shorter days next week, I think is my plan. And then we'll plan to do some extra if we get some real extra stuff on next week. Everybody enjoy your weekend. I'll be back next week. And we'll do some stuff then, probably. Paula, thank you for the sub gifts on the way out the door. Happy Easter if you celebrate. I'll catch you on Monday.